It is a Chamber of Commerce afternoon here in the Peach State of Georgia. We've got the roof open, wide open, and we are ready for football at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And they're going to stop play here. And the injury is to, that's DJ Chark, the receiver, who's in need of some help right now.
Ready.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack, he was second and 11.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Here we go.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing, Sanders. Out quickly to Judy. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
First and goal, Cleveland. Ready. Rocco 80. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. To the air, Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Riggs! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And a good run here as he'll run all the way down to the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. The Falcons at 500, 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A play fake. Now Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, trying to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30. And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
You talk about this Falcon defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
He finds Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. On play action, here's Shadur. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go. 19.
Sanders once more. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On the jump.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 11 yards there, just like last play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And his throw is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's second and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Sanders has it poked free. And the Falcons grab it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down a defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. From the shotgun, it's Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4.
Here's 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll throw with Penix. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep is DJ Chark. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
17 yards.
Here we go. Here we go.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Press all 80. Let's go.
Sanders to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
They go play action now. Sanders going to be taken in here by Nakua. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Now Sanders. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books TV, I thought it made.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Looking to throw, Penix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Penix. That's brought in downfield by London. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Point after here coming up. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Gets past one man. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown.
86. Touchdown.
A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out. That is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Liking 18. Go.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Operating from the gun, Penix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And looking to throw, Penix. Mr. Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts from 17 yards out. And the Falcons are back within a score.
Lining up for the point after.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Falcons 14. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Here we go, stretch. Hop, 70.
To throw is Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Oh, what a move. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Puka Nacua, 38 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Krupu able to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Falcons, 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They're a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Second and 10. Now back to throw. And this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Penix working out of the gun here. He'll try and do this himself. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing, Sanders. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready?
2nd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Ready?
Sanders. Pass complete there to Nakua. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
19 tight. 19.
First down.
Sanders going to throw again. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First down.
Come on. Come on.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw again. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Cleveland.
A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini-losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Head to 60. Head to 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Let's go. 18. Bronco 80.
To the air, Penix. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard
line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw with Penix. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 59 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
70 Lions.
Sanders to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Sampson. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st down, Brown.
70 Timberwolves.
On 1st and 10, it's Dowdens. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Third point after, good by Groupie. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Penix. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Short throw caught by Pitts. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On the bootleg, it's Penix. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he's going to be brought down to about the 33-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime with some of the words that were said, but I get the sense that was much more